here with part 5 of what did I get myself into. I wanted to take this part to talk about some resources and things that you're going to need if your child is considering going into the collegiate level. One, if you haven't already, make sure you join Facebook groups. There's so many great Volleyball Mom, Volleyball Parent Facebook groups that have people on there with so much knowledge and experience and information that can help you. There's also recruiting volleyball pages that I highly recommend you get into, because even college coaches are on those, and they are looking at athletes that are posting, or parents that are posting about their athletes, or asking questions and answering them for us. So I highly recommend getting into those. The next thing I would recommend doing is getting a online account platform like Field Level. There's Sports Recruits, there is Captain U, there is of course Huddle, there is NCSA. So there's so many resources out there, but getting an online platform is going to be crucial, because your child has to have kind of a page that markets them and who they are, and here they'll list their information, like their stats, their videos, their highlights, the schools, and they'll have access to contact the schools that they may want to attend. Let's talk about recruitment, because this has been a real eye-opener for us. So from what I understand is recruiters can't contact your child until like their junior year. However, they start looking at players as young as freshmen. A lot of the schools that we have contacted in our junior year have said that they've already had their rosters completed for the season, which is crazy because we started as early as her junior year began, but they do start very early. So make sure that you have those profiles up early and you are visible to these coaches to give your child the best opportunities. I think they want to see the progression of the child's growth and those kind of things. So definitely get ahead on that if you can. Another thing that the recruitment piece was new to us was the showcases. So once you're registered with these websites, your child should be getting invited to different types of showcases to meet with college coaches and go and play. Now, we've been getting a lot of conflicting information on what we should be doing and what we shouldn't be doing, but I'm going to kind of give you my experience and what I've noticed and what I saw. So my daughter has gotten a couple showcase invites, and initially we were told don't go to them unless a coach invites you. So we waited to get invited by coaches. Now, when we got there, we went through the process of the showcase. I really felt like I wish we would have went ahead of time, even before we got personally invited by the coaches. A couple of reasons why. One, even if the coaches aren't looking at you yet at that time, it's about gaining the experience of being part of a showcase. I mean, the experience was so eye-opening to the different levels of play that I feel like if we would have been there before, we would have understood what we were going to be up against. We would have known what to expect, and we would have prepared differently. We went there, and although my daughter did her best to keep up, I mean, some of these girls as young as freshmen were there, and they were absolutely phenomenal. I don't know what clubs they're part of, but oh my God, they blew me out of the water. And so just seeing that for the first time, we were able to have a meeting together and be like, okay, we need to kick it up in gear. We need to, now we see what we're up against. We see what other girls are out there, what they're doing, how they're doing it. Let's get better. Let's look at what the coaches are looking at so that we can get better at that. Now, some of the coaches will give you feedback, some won't. But all in all, if you get the opportunity, go to them. Now, I want to stop and take a moment and say that the recruitment process is extremely overwhelming. It's overwhelming for your child. Well, at least it is for mine. And although my child is not a quitter, even she sometimes went back and kept reevaluating if this is really what she wants, because it is quite taxing and draining, and you are really working towards something. It takes a team, which is why, I try to be involved in it as much as I can to help alleviate some of that stress. But it is a lot, And the reason I share even our experience and our, journey on this is because one, this is a lot of information that we're just kind of finding out as we go. I didn't really have the resources to gain this information, but two, also to show that the journey is not easy. It's not simple. And I don't believe that my daughter is a one off case and other girls just breeze through this. I really believe that this is a difficult journey. And hats off to the girls who've done it and who are playing at a collegiate level right now, because this absolutely is a process. Unless you're just some crazy superstar that everybody, runs after, or, but for the most part, it's about getting out there, being seen, being acknowledged, being noticed. And if you're somebody who's shy and reserved, that can be difficult.